Hey, what's up? I'm going to do another review. This time it's going to be on two revolvers. They're both the same, just one's longer. The Chiappa Rhino. This is the 40DS. And they come on the snub nose, 40DS, 50DS, and 60DS. And what that means is either a 4-inch, 5-inch, or 6-inch barrel. Pretty much what they did was they made right about here is where the cutoff is, and they could just swap the ends here for either a shorter barrel, 4-inch barrel, 5-inch barrel, or a 6-inch barrel. And then the barrel is actually an insert in there. I don't know if you can see that. For all you safety nuts, yes, it's empty. This revolver, there's only, I think, 2 other types of revolvers like this out there. The Mateba automatic revolver that actually, or not automatic, but semi-automatic revolver that actually moves along the frame, and the movement cocks the trigger, rotates the cylinder. This resembles it a lot. I saw this and I looked at it and I'm like, wow, I just had to have it. I'm not a revolver guy, I really don't like them, but this, I really like this. The 4-inch version comes with adjustable rear sight and a fiber optic front sight. The 6-inch version I got there comes with both front and rear sight are fiber optic. The rear sight is adjustable. What you think would be the hammer right here that springs right back up isn't really the hammer. The hammer is inside the gun, right in here. It's, I believe, it's striker fired just like a semi-auto pistol, but this is a revolver. So it's very, very, very complicated on the inside here, and a lot of little different moving parts. I'll put a picture up of what it looks like on the inside here so you guys can see. But I like the sights on the 4-inch model. Very easy to acquire. It's got a little accessory rail here at the bottom to attach a light, a laser, whatever. I've attached a light to it before. It looks alright, and it still works, you know, just like any other gun. The one thing that sets this revolver apart from other ones is you can see those open slots on the top where the barrel should be, or is usually on other revolvers, because it fires from the top cylinder here. Well, this one fires from the bottom cylinder, and as you can see, the barrel is on the bottom. What that does is it keeps the barrel in line with your forearm, that when you come out, when you shoot, it's just a push back. 38 feels like 22, and a 357 feels like a 38. Very, very manageable. Very easy to get your sights back on target. One thing you have to watch out for, a lot of guys are used to their semi-auto pistols, is their grip. And when they have their support hand on there, they push their thumb on the frame to get control of it, right? Well, if you have your thumb right there, that's exactly where the cylinder meets the barrel. And at 38, you'll feel it, but at 357, it'll bite you. My buddy Geek Squad, it's bit him a couple times. He still has to learn, but he will. Only so many times you get hurt before you go, I'm not going to do it no more, right? But anyways, that is the 40DS, the 4-inch barrel version. Now, let's pull out the big guy. This is the 60DS, okay? Same thing, same inserted barrel, same frame, everything else is the same, just, you know, longer barrel. And because of the longer barrel, they actually put a Picatinny rail up on top for like this little micro red dot I got in there. Both the front and the rear sights are fiber optic. Rear sight is adjustable for windage and elevation. Again, this one's empty too. I like this one a little bit more than the 4-inch. One thing that doesn't really make sense is the accessory rail that's on this one. It's way the hell out there. If you put one of those little tack lights that you can, you know, manipulate with your finger on and off, you can't reach it. So you would have to get a light with a pressure pad. Put that pressure pad like right here on the other side or something, because you just can't reach it. One bad thing is I don't know if they make a thinner mount for a red dot or a red dot that's smaller than this, but you can't get a co-witness with the front rear sight and the dot. Again, shooting this is the same way. Keep it in line with your forearm, and it's just a push back. When I've let people shoot this in the past, what I see them doing is, instead of keeping their arm straight and bringing their eyes to the sights, what they do is they raise the gun so their arm is cocked like this. And even though it still doesn't give a big kick, it still kicks up. If you straighten that arm out and push out forward, acquire that sight, pull that trigger, it's just a push back. It's the main reason why I love this revolver so much. And you saw this one in the last pistol POV with the red dot on there. I'm going to try and do more with that whole POV type deal. I'm going to do an accuracy test with both of these, the 4-inch and the 6-inch with 38s and 357, you know, just to see how good it is, especially with that red dot on here. One thing the guy at the gun store didn't even know is that over in Europe, they actually put RFIDs inside the handle here. It's actually milled into the frame, little slot there, and they glue an RFID chip in there. And I checked both of mine, there's no RFID chips, but that slot is still there. A lot of people think that the RFID chips were made so they could track who has a gun and who doesn't. Well, they don't have a power source of their own, so the only way they could tell is that they had a scanner and they were, what, 5-6 inches away from you, or from the gun. So that's a bunch of BS. But I checked both of mine, and I don't think the ones that they import to the US have them. Yeah, this is an Italian gun. The Mateba, the semi-auto revolver that this is based off of, I want that one. I really want it. I think it comes with 44 Magnum, but it costs around $3,000, and Fitty ain't got $3,000 just to blow on a revolver right now, you know. That's it.